Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. We're doing a quick patch review here of the new update that Age of Empires released last night. Come jump into another exciting release of with some bug fixes and balance changes, plus an awesome new event for AoE2 Definitive Edition. Event looks cool, by the way. I think I need to get some of that. With the small update, we're also bringing the Frosty Friends from the North event. It's winter again, and all units from Viking Berserks to Bengalis Rathas are enjoying the snow and fresh air from the north. Grab your coats and scarves, it's frosty out there. While there are plenty of notable fixes and features to which to look forward to today, here are some of the big highlights coming this month's update. The Frosty Friends from the North event, bug fixes based on your feedback, and balance changes. Now, I usually skip the single player stuff because that's not really where my focus is. But yeah, let's look. So I really like these are like Sami outfits. Fun fact, I'm part Sami because my grandfather was 25% Sami. Meaning I'm something percent Sami as well, kind of. So this is actually an outfit that I've seen a lot in my life and in my youth. Yeah, cool. It's really cool as in the game. We have Berserker frozen in. I need to get that one as well. And Ratha with the dog sled. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's go to game. Stability and performance. Various fixes to prevent game crashes. Makes sense. Fixed an issue where some recorded games generated after October. Yeah, a lot of the recorded games were not able to be viewed in the game. Like you watched 5 minutes and it would crash essentially. They fixed that, hopefully. Please note at this time, recordings can only be properly played on the same build that was used to create them. Yes. Alright, so gameplay. Shivamsha riders cannot block splash damage of nearby units anymore. So in the past, if there was splash damage, the Shivamsha rider would also take the splash damage away from other units that would have been impacted by the splash damage. That's not possible anymore. Chain commands now work properly when commanding multiple monks. I imagine that's... I'm not sure if that's regarding conversion, like shift queuing conversions. So I'm 6.25% Sami, cool. Chain commands now work properly when commanding multiple monks. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how this works, what this impacts, but that sounds good. Fixed an issue where units garrisoned in allied buildings could not be ungarrisoned. Okay. And here we get to the good stuff. Let me just move the dates there. Civilization balance. So, shared line of sight is now on by default. Meaning what was previously known as cartography, which was removed and just become like once you build a market, you get allied vision, now has become the norm in the game. So, essentially, you can see what your allies see from the start to the finish on every map. And that is quite... I think it's the right step for the game, because, I mean, we played so many years now where we had to research and upgrade to get vision. And then you had a market to be built, but now you have it by default. And that's cool. It also does mean that Portuguese needs a new team bonus, though. So we'll get to that one very soon. But I think it's a good step for the game. It allows you to play more with your teammates, like people that you don't know, because you can see what they're doing. Also gives you more chance to banter and shit talk them. So Parthian tactics now give the same anti-spearman bonus increase +2 to cavalry archers as to other mounted archer units. +2 to cavalry archers as to other mounted. Okay. So a Rambai, for example, are going to get impacted by this, as you can see there. So you're going to have an anti-spearman bonus as well. Wait, to cavalry archers, were they not getting the same bonus or what? I'm a bit confused now, but okay, fair enough. Heavy cavalry archer anti-spearman attack increased from 2 to 4. Okay. Battle elephant cost reduced. Ooh. This means also that Malay battle elephants are even cheaper now. But yeah, so battle elephants are now 10 food cheaper. Maybe they're more viable in certain scenarios. Maybe, especially team games, they would be for sure. Oh, they got +4? Ah, okay. Makes sense. Fair enough. So this is now +2 instead of +4. But heavy cavalry archer get 2 extra damage by default to make that the same pretty much. Burmese, Parthian tactics now apply to our Rambai. Our Rambai are back, baby. They now get extra ranged armor. +1, +2. So they get +1 melee armor, +2 ranged armor as well. So they can now probably be a vital part of your late game composition with Burmese again. Because they will not fall like flies to Arbalest, for example, anymore. So I think this suddenly means our Rambai will be seen a lot more in late game, or even just in general in 1v1s. Because they have that scaling potential into the Imperial Age. We'll see though, But yeah, definitely an interesting change. Byzantines, fix an issue where catapults with Logistica were dealing less than intended damage to condottieri. Okay. And Gujara got some nerfs. We can see here the mounted bonus damage now scales by age. So it's 20% in Feudal Age, 30% in Castle Age, and 40% in Imperial Age. That means they're a little bit less powerful in Feudal and Castle Age, especially the camel mounted bonus is a little bit less. It's still very powerful, but just a little bit less. I don't think this will impact the Civ very much at all. This one, however, Chakram and Elite Chakram, damage reduced from 5 to 3 and Elite from 6 to 4. That's a significant nerf to the unit. I think this unit was ridiculous though, but this is a significant nerf. I'm not sure if they will feel like they're that good anymore. We'll see though. But if you combine it with this, the pass-through damage increased from 50 to 100. It means they'll probably still be pretty solid. So maybe you won't actually notice that much of an impact in the bigger fights rather. But when you have smaller numbers, you might notice a little bit less. We'll see. Elite Chakram +1 bonus against infantry now as well. So I mean, they're still going to be a good unit, I believe. I just don't know exactly how they're going to feel. I guess that's something we will find out over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I feel like this is a solid nerf to the Gojara. We'll see. It's hard to say exactly how what impact it's gonna have. I think it's a good change for the Civ. Let's see. Hindustan is for me, Gojara, still the most OP thing with Gojara for me is that unique attack, which makes the food cost of all military units cheaper. I think that's still the biggest issue with Gujara. Hindustani, camel attack speed bonus reduced from 25 to 20%. Very slight nerf. Barely impactful. I don't think that's where Hindustanis need to be hit. For me, Hindustanis OPness comes from their cheaper villagers. I think you should make the cheaper villagers scale only from Feudal Age. So you can have 10% Feudal Age, 15 in Castle Age, and 20 in Imp. I don't think they need the 10% already in the Dark Age. I think that's where you really feel like they're just such a powerful Civ. Yeah, change that cheaper villager bonus, and Hindustanis might be completely fine. Khmer, fixed an issue where Ballista Elephants were not resistant to armor ignoring damage. Fair enough. And then we have the Pulse nerf, which Stone Miner's bonus reduced from 50% to 33%. I don't think you're going to notice this much while playing Pulse. Still, the biggest impact you felt with Pulse was the farming, and is the farming. So yeah, I don't think this has a serious impact on the civilization. You'll notice it a little bit maybe. Maybe some builds from the past have to be tweaked where you used stone to collect gold instead of actually mining gold. But yeah, I don't think this is a major hit to the poles. Very, very slight. Portuguese. This is the juicy stuff. Guys, remember, I played Khmer before they were cool. I played Portuguese before they are cool. They are cool now. Look at this. New team bonus, because obviously the shared line of sight is now default, so Portuguese team bonus wasn't relevant anymore. But now, technologies researched 25% faster, excluding age up. That is a really, really good team bonus. Really good. Imagine Paladin upgrade, for example, 25% faster. That's massive. Every upgrade in the game. Eco upgrades, blacksmith upgrades, anything. When you're on a timer, where, like, for example, getting Bodkin Arrow in time, everything in the game, essentially, 25% faster. Ballistics, handcart, wheelbarrow, all these things. It's a really, really good team bonus. And I think Portuguese, guys, my prediction right now, team games, Portuguese might be the best team game Civ now. You want to always include them, because on flank, they're really good. On water maps, they're really good. This team bonus is really good. And they have a solid tech tree still. Like, you have bomber cannons with ballistics, you have Orion guns, you have halberdiers, you have gunpowder units. Portuguese are going to be amazing, I tell ya. I love the new bonus, and I'm happy that Portuguese are now going to be cool. So a new Civ bonus as well, which replaces faster tech Civ bonus, which was their individual Civ bonus in the past. Foragers generate a trickle of wood, 33%. I think someone did the math on like if you eat a normal berry patch, you get like 250 wood. I think I read that, or 225 wood. So this is a really nice bonus, I think. It just helps a lot with the early game. It means you can add 2, 3, 4 extra farms kind of for free. It's just a really solid bonus to the civilization, and they might be now a viable pick. Like, let's imagine Land Madness, for example, where you have berry bushes spread everywhere. Maybe Portuguese is now an amazing pick. Who knows? Alright, Tatars. Fixed an issue where flaming camels were not receiving the intended plus 40 anti-building bonus damage increase from siege engineers. Okay. And then Vikings. Warship discount bonus no longer affect transport ships. No! That's fine. Yeah, otherwise it's just map fixes and ongoing investigations. What's coming up? It's been a busy year. I will leave the link to this in the description, by the way, if you want to go and read this yourself. For me, I'm mostly interested in the balance changes, obviously, and whatnot. And I think, it's a good patch. I think that there's no balance change here I disagree with. Still think they could have hit Hindustanis and Poles differently. But Gujarat I'm happy about. And Portuguese I'm excited to play now. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.